We might have been wrong about Pompeii's destruction. But Solomon, I hear you ask, how could we be wrong about that? It looks pretty destroyed to me. And you'd be right, it was destroyed, just perhaps not when we thought it was. The traditional date for the famous eruption of Mount Vesuvius that destroyed Pompeii is the 24th of August in the year 79 AD, and we get this date from the writings of Pliny the Younger, who witnessed the event firsthand and recorded it in letters written to his friend Tacitus. Seems pretty solid, right? Wrong. Pliny lied to you. More recent archaeological research has cast Pliny's date into doubt and proposed a later date, perhaps in the autumn, maybe late October. Such research cites the fact that autumn foods like chestnuts were found across the city, with chestnut shells being found in the same stratigraphical units as peach pits. In 2006, an article by Stefani et al. Presented the date of a silver coin found in the ruins of Pompeii as having been minted no earlier than the 8th of September. Another piece of evidence is the graffiti discovered in 2018. Not modern graffiti, ancient graffiti. This piece of ancient graffiti was written in charcoal on the wall of a building, and it describes the relatable experience of just stuffing yourself with food. It also gives the date of such gluttonous activity as having occurred on the 17th of October. Now the year isn't given, but the assumption was that charcoal graffiti wouldn't last very long when exposed to the elements, so it must have been written in the same year as Pompeii's destruction. Checkmate, Pliny. But an experiment done by the Pompeii Archaeological Park in 2024 showed it was entirely possible for charcoal graffiti to survive a full year, calling this piece of evidence into doubt. The other pieces of evidence have been challenged too. According to several numismatists, including Abdi 2013 and Maruzzi 2022, the silver coin was misidentified. They say it more closely matches an earlier type of coin that is compatible with Pliny's date. An article by Zuchtriegel et al., I hope I'm pronouncing that right, in 2024, questions the archaeobotanical evidence, saying that chestnut shells is not a smoking gun, and that the presence of late ripening varieties of peaches and early ripening varieties of chestnuts is not unreasonable. Not to mention that the climate 2,000 years ago was certainly different from the climate we have today. But the autumn date has one last bullet in the chamber: volcanology. The fallout of the eruption of Mount Vesuvius spread in a southeasterly direction, which is consistent with the direction of stratospheric winds in the autumn and winter, as demonstrated by Rolandi et al. 2007. A summer eruption would have had the fallout spread in a more westerly direction, perhaps not even towards Pompeii at all. Now, the case is not yet closed, and the debate is still ongoing, but I think more than anything, this demonstrates why archaeology thrives on being multidisciplinary. So many different types of evidence are being referenced, and experts in several fields are weighing in. If you'd like to learn more, this open access article from 2022 by Duranzo et al. Is where you should start, link below.